yeah, stay tuned for some great IPW wrestling action.
Hello, wrestling fans, and thank you so very, very much. My name is Mike Jackson, and I'll be your host for an hour of the most exciting professional wrestling you've seen in a long, long time. Who are we? We're the International Professional Wrestling Organization, and I want to tell you about some of the big stars that are going to be here. But before I do that, I want to bring in my good friend, a legend in his own time. He's the co-host of the show, a grappler, Bob Armstrong. Come on in, Bullet.
Good to be here, Michael. You can hear the excitement in the crowd.
Exactly.
A lot of big names on the way. I've already talked to Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Super Kick Scott Armstrong is here. Wildcat Wendell Cooley. I mean, everybody's excited. IPW is the place to go, and we're going to grow with it.
It seems like, Bob, everybody who is somebody is right here today on this wrestling program.
That's exactly right. It's a who's who in professional wrestling. And right after this, Mike, let's get back to Wildcat Wendell Cooley.
I'm Paul, Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, and I'm telling you to stay tuned for some great IPW wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this IPW first match of the evening is scheduled one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Weighing in at 235 pounds, standing 6 foot tall from Milton, Florida, would you welcome Wildcat Wendell Cooley. His opponent weighing in at 232 pounds, standing also 6 foot tall. He is from Albany, New York. Here is Motley Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, this first match looks an exciting match. That's Wildcat Wendell Cooley against Motley Cruz.
I noticed they preferred not to shake hands, Michael. Could be there's some bad blood between these boys. I know Wildcat Wendell Cooley has made quite a reputation for himself around the Southeast.
Sure has.
And I heard the reputation of this Motley Cruz is kind of a nasty one, so we'll have to see what happens.
Exactly, Bob. And another thing I noticed here is Wendell has got that side arm bar on him, is that the referee gave instructions just straightforward. There was no argument about anything. He said he was going to enforce these rules very strictly. He said no hair pulling. I noticed he said something about the eyes, no low blows, kidney punches, or any of that sort.
That's exactly right. That's one thing IPW does stand for. They're going to enforce the rules strictly. There's a nice
arm
by
drag.
Wendell Cooley, a nice arm drag. Now he has the Motley Cruz in an arm bar and seems to be in control at this time.
You know, Bob, it feels a little different. You know, you and I have been up the roads together many, many times. It feels a little different to be talking about the match instead of being in a match. You know what I mean?
Exactly right. I think I'd rather be in tights than on this mic talking to millions of people that may be listening, but I hope we can describe the matches accurately. And IPW has done one thing. They've paid top price, and they've got top wrestling talent for it, and Wendell Cooley is living proof of that.
Nice move by Wendell.
He didn't release the hold. He took the man over thinking he'd release the hold, but he held on to it, and he's ended up in an outstanding position. He's still with the arm bar wearing it down.
Exactly. And you see, Bob, he's got it. He's pretty deeply set on that, too. He's got it deep, hooked onto the back of the top of the shoulder. He's got the other arm crossed.
Right, his leverage point is right at the elbow. Here we go. Ooh, nice shoulder block. Good leapfrog by Wendell Cooley. There's another arm drag. He's going right back to the arm.
Bob, I've noticed one thing about Wildcat Wendell Cooley in the years that I've watched him grow in this sport is when he gets a hold, if he gets an arm or a leg or the head, he'll go right back to that and work on it and try to weaken his opponent down.
He certainly has. That's called tenacity, and you've got to have it in professional wrestling because, like we all know, the proverbial 5 points, the head, 2 arms, and 2 legs, weaken one of those points, and you're going to be at a great disadvantage.
Back into the ropes. Ooh, cheap shot by Cruz.
Exactly right. Oops.
Yeah.
Made a mistake there.
Right back to the arm. That's Wendell Cooley.
Right back. Nice snap there by him, and he's got that leverage hooked right at his elbow. He's got it right where it needs to be now. He's wearing this man's arm down great.
Exactly. And, Bob, you know something, too? I've noticed you know a lot about championship. Well, looks like it's a little action right here. Hold on a minute. Nice tackle. Drop down. Nice reverse hip toss.
Reversed that hip toss. Reversed it. He wasn't expecting that. He caught
right back to the arm.
This Wendell Cooley is quick as a cat. That's why they call him the Wildcat. He got that
lot
reputation the hard way. He earned it. And the Wildcat's right back to that left arm, and you can tell by the expression on Motley Cruz's face that that's beginning to tell the tale.
Exactly, beginning to take effect. No doubt about it. Notice now, that's a favorite move I've seen a lot of the wrestlers do. He's put his knee right above his chin.
Right. More leverage, a lot more leverage. You could tell by that facial expression that he wasn't feeling too good about it.
What I was going to say, Bob, you know a lot about championships. You've been a champion all your life, all over the world, world's heavyweight champion. I know that for a fact. I know that these men that are coming into the IPW area are looking for championships because it means money, power, and prestige.
Well, exactly right. You want to be the best in any profession you choose. So any profession wrestler wants to get to the top, and they know IPW is going to pave the roadway to the top. So they're all trying to make a name for themselves. They're making top dollars, and they've got top athletes.
Exactly.
You notice Wendell has got a tattoo on his arm. I've got one on mine. You can see he's got a tattoo on his arm.
Both of them.
Yeah, he's got one on both shoulders. And we see tattoos on a lot of wrestlers as well as everybody else. Seems to be the coming thing.
Exactly. I'm thinking about getting one myself, Bob.
Well, Mike, take my word for it. You'll really enjoy yourself. Wendell Cooley's still got the pressure. I mean, he's bearing down on this arm. He's like that bulldog, brother. He's holding on to that arm. Nice hip block on Cooley. Cooley got the worst end of that. Let's see what happens. Oops.
Nobody home, as my good friend
he was
said.
a step ahead of him. All right.
Back to the arm.
Good move.
Listen at the crowd, Bob. They're looking.
I love to watch it myself. He's a step ahead. It's just like the proverbial chess game. Wendell Cooley was about 2 moves ahead of him, just waiting on him to make that mistake, and he made it. And look where he's at now, Mike.
Exactly. Right back to the arm.
Right, and Motley Cruz's back is right on the mat where it was to start with.
I see he's changed his point of attack from the elbow now to the wrist. He's working the wrist down, pulling the wrist down, wrestling him down with the wrist.
Exactly.
Motley Cruz, see the spin over. Motley Cruz trying to release some of that pressure.
Yeah, he's holding the wrist there. He's cupped the fingers in so he'll keep a stronger grasp. He's going to hang on to this arm. He's making that pretty clear. He wants to wear this man's arm down.
And there's no doubt who the crowd favorite is here. The crowd is really behind the cat.
They certainly are behind the Wildcat.
Well, out of Milton, Florida, Wildcat Wendell Cooley. Well, I believe he's trimmed up a lot since I saw him the last time. Bobby looks great. Look at him in the gym.
He's trained well. He's in tremendous shape. There's a nice takeover. He's keeping that man's back on the mat. He may get a count right here. If this man gets tired enough, he may get a 1, 2, 3 count right here. You'll see the referee checking for the shoulders right there to see if it's flat on the mat.
Well, I'll say one thing. You and I are both still active in professional wrestling. That's a long time to be in that ring. 10 minutes in that ring is an eternity.
Exactly like. It's like about 50 minutes of football because you get no breaks.
No timeouts, nobody to help you.
There it is. There's a crossover. There he comes. There's another crossover. Wendell trip. That guy. Oh.
Ooh, knee. Good short knee.
Oh, short knee to the midsection.
Now there's the experience of Motley Cruz.
That's right. He caught him coming in, and he took the breath out of Wendell.
Ooh, knee right across the face.
He's opening up now. He's got all.
Referee's warning him. I see him, Bob. He's warning him about not getting near that throat area.
Yeah, you can't. Any blow to the throat is an automatic disqualification. Any low blow, no choke holds are allowed, and that's one thing IPW is going to stand for. Is that strictly enforcement of the rules.
That came strictly from the top. I know exactly what you're talking about, Bob.
There's a nice move. That was with the inside of the foot, which is legal.
Yes.
There's a snapmare by Motley Cruz.
Right back to the same move.
Drops a knee on the side of his head, which is perfectly legal as long as he uses the knee area.
Reverse chin lock, perfectly legal also right there. I believe Motley Cruz knows a little bit about wrestling also.
I believe he does. He's waited, he's bided his time, and obviously he's in pretty good shape, Mike, because he suffered a lot with that arm, and now he's coming back.
He really caught Wendell with that short inside knee right below the sternum, right below that sternum area. Knocked the breath out of him.
That was the key, Mike. You're right. That was the key to the whole reversal of fortunes as we see right here.
And the fans are not going to let Wendell give it up, though, I guarantee you.
Wendell doesn't give it up. The Wildcat's never given up a match that I've ever seen him wrestle in, and I don't think he ever will. He's trying to fight his way up. Now, this is a hard position to breathe in, Mike.
Exactly.
This takes your trachea and all the muscles in your throat. He's working on it. Well, here he comes. He's coming to his feet.
Come on, Wendell. Come on,
Wendell.
He's
coming up. Forearm blows.
Yep, forearm right across the chest. Yep, that was in the chin.
Ooh.
He's going to the fist now.
Look, here we come. There's a reversal. Ooh, he hit that ring apron hard. There's a back drop.
Ooh, high back body drop.
High back drop. Wendell could have hurt himself on that one.
You know, Bob, another thing, you're going to see a lot of the wrestlers. You talked about having tattoos. Almost a pin count. Only two. Referee was right on top of it.
But you see, you talked about the wrestlers with a lot of tattoos. You know, I've noticed a lot of, I know Wendell Cooley has just had a real serious knee operation. His left knee is weak. I don't know if that's having an effect on this match because I see a heavy metal brace on his left knee and his knee pad's kind of falling down from the action.
Right. He did have a knee operation, but I talked to Wendell earlier, and he said his knee is in 100% perfection. He's ready to go, and I don't think he'd be in there if he wasn't 100%
yeah, right.
ready.
Good point. I know he's been in the gym a lot lately because I've talked to him.
Wow, I think he pulled the hair then. I couldn't
That
see
was a
exactly,
shortcut. That might have been our first shortcut of the night. The referee's right on top of it.
It's been a solid match. It's been a fair match. It's been a hard match. But I think he may have pulled the hair then. I didn't have a good view from my point. But he's going right back. He's showing tenacity also.
Notice how he's got the head cocked over to the side.
Right.
He's twisting that head.
That's right. That makes it real hard to get your breath. And after you've been wrestling this long, breath is very important.
Says no.
The man that's in the best condition is going to win this
Exactly.
match.
You're exactly right, Bob.
They've given each other their
short
good
elbows.
shots, and both of them are hanging on. Short elbow to the midsection. There goes Wendell for the up.
Uh-oh, that's a sleeper. There's a sleeper.
This could be it. If he's got that thing hooked good enough, this could be the sleepers, could be the finisher. Whoops. Oh, my gosh.
Nice move by Wildcat. Nice
Good
counter move.
Dropped
Beautiful
straight
counter.
to the canvas. Ran the top of Cruz' chin into the top of his head.
Busted his lip, I believe.
Oh, my gosh. If that didn't almost knock him out, he is a tough customer.
Keep the hand open in there.
And here comes the Wildcat.
Here
He's
comes the
going on.
cat firing.
He's going on. He's coming. He's jabbing him now. There's a big wind up. There's a punch. Right to the chest area.
Keep it open.
Motley is shaking. There's no doubt about that.
Shaking up. There's a ring. There's a nice back
High
drop.
back drop.
High. Good elevation on that back drop by Wendell Cooley. Oh, there's a super kick to the side of the chest. He comes in. He's going to pick the man up in the corner. He's got him going now. Let's see. He's going to mount up and give him all he can.
The fans want. Look at the fans. They love it. They love it.
He's nailing. They're counting every punch with him. Wildcat knows that's ridiculous. They can't do that.
Ooh, that's a shot.
Wait a minute.
Ring the bell. Ring it.
Wait a minute. That was a blow directly to the throat.
Right in the throat area.
That is directly to the throat.
You hit the guy in
I
the
believe
throat.
he's
You
good.
can't do that. You lost the match.
He
The
did.
referee
He disqualified
disqualified him?
Yes, sir. He disqualified the man. They said they were not
Right in the
going
throat. I'm saying they're seeing it. No way.
to do it.
Bob, let's look at the slow-mo. We're going to look at him slow motion. We'll see if exactly hit him where he hit.
All right, here he goes. Here he goes. You got a good view. There
Exactly.
it is, right to the throat.
Dead in the throat.
The
Referee, great
was
position.
He was in right place to see that, and IPW is not going to have any of that. And I'll tell you what, why don't we see if we can get Wildcat Wendell Cooley if he can.
I'd like to talk to him if we can get Wildcat up
talk to
here.
him here in a few minutes.
Well, Bob, that's the first of the show. They told us that they were going to strictly enforce the rules, and what better way to do it? The first match, Wildcat Wendell Cooley, a winner by a disqualification.
Exactly. Yes.
Wildcat Wendell Cooley. Wildcat, welcome to International Professional Wrestling.
Thanks. Dadgum. Thanks, Mike. First of all, I want to commend the referee of being right there, Johnny, on the spot, Mike.
Exactly.
There's a lot of promotions that I've been to all over the country that referees don't enforce things quite as strict as they do here in the IPW, but I got to commend the referee on it because that's a very dangerous maneuver right there. Could have been very lethal, could have took my Adam's apple out or a couple other dangerous things like that. And then you got other things like the pile drivers and neck breakers and sleeper holds and things like that are very dangerous maneuvers that people shouldn't try anywhere, only a professional. But I've got to commend the referees here, and then we'll talk about the IPW as far as competition they got. They got folks like B. Brian Blair. They got Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. They got Boris Zhukov. They got Scott Armstrong. They got Wildcat Wendell Cooley, and the list goes on. If you want competition, the IPW is right here. That's where to get it.
Wendell, thank you for that, and we'll be seeing a lot more of you in the IPW. Ladies and gentlemen, this IPW special challenge match, one fall, 10-minute time limit. Weighing in at 232 pounds, standing 6 foot tall from Tampa, Florida, would you welcome B. Brian Blair. His opponent weighs in at 246 pounds, 6 foot tall from Louisiana. Here's Randy Barber.
Boy, as we can see, Randy Barber's not too happy with the reception that
No,
Brian
sir.
Blair got. He's a very popular wrestler in this area, B. Brian Blair. He's popular all over the world. Former Killer B, as you say. He's been on extensive tours in Japan. And
Exactly.
here he is right here with IPW. He knows where the action is.
And Bob, another thing about Brian Blair, he's an amateur wrestler. He'll wrestle you any way you want to wrestle. You want to mix it up, he'll duke it out with you.
That's right.
You want to get on the mat?
Exactly. He's
Nice
got
collar
all the
elbow.
components. And
There he goes, right off.
That's a beautiful move.
That's an amateur move. That's a ride.
He's going to rub Randy Barber out.
Randy Barber wouldn't get out of that if we were here for 2 days, Bob.
That is the smartest move he could make.
Get
Right
to
then.
the
He went
rope.
to the ropes. He got the hold broken automatically. Now complaining about the hair. Oh, my gosh.
We got a lot more hair than he's got, Bob. I guarantee you that.
Oh, my gosh. He's complaining about hair with a hair like a cue ball.
I
Can you
know it.
believe Well, Barber's been around for a while.
Yes, sir.
I've seen him in several areas. I saw him once in Japan. He's made several tours there. So he's an experienced veteran. He knows how to take the shortcuts and get around the referee. Let's see if he gets caught doing something like we had in the first match.
Well, Bob, I've heard this many times, and I've heard you even say that no matter how big or small you are, when you're on the mat, you're all the same size.
Exactly.
Nice
right.
move by Randy Barber. Nice amateur move. But no, look at Brian Blair with a switch. That's a straight switch. Exactly.
Beautiful reversal by B. Brian Blair. I guess Barber just wanted to feel him out, and now he knows that
I believe he felt all he wanted,
he
Bob.
felt all he wanted on that move.
There's one thing about Randy Barber, like you said, I just saw him come back from Puerto Rico not too long ago. He is a veteran. He's been around a long time. He's just buying some time right now. He's got something up his sleeve, I guarantee
That's
you.
exactly right. He's catching his breath. He's maneuvering his mind. He's doing that ever-present chess game situation. What move is he going to make next?
Exactly.
He may do something like he may offer a leg down to Brian, and then when he goes for it, go for the leg or go for the neck. You know, it's a chess game.
Exactly.
There's a triple move. That's chain wrestling right there.
Yes,
Good
sir.
move by B. Brian Blair.
Look, he's got the shoulder right back now. Up, nice move by Randy Barber, though.
Yep, he's got it. He's a veteran. He knows where he's going, what he's doing this way.
Oh, that's the Brian Blair I know.
Good final
Beautiful move. You know, Bob, I'll say one thing about Brian Blair. When he was with the Killer Bees in the tag team, they were one of the greatest tag teams in the world. But you take both of those individuals and put them in single competition, they're pretty good in single competition also.
You can tell that by watching. He's reversed everything Barber's tried. He reversed the amateur move and a beautiful reversal and a fireman's carry then. So he's had Barber's back on the mat several times during this match already.
Nice move. Randy Barber side headlock.
Yep. Now there's one that can wear you down if you hold it long enough.
Uh-oh.
There's a
One,
takedown.
two. No.
Almost. Near fall.
Referee right on top of things again, right there with a count.
Could have been a fall right there. It's a good move by Brian Blair, who's at a disadvantage. Almost got a pin at a disadvantage.
There you go.
Up, there we go.
There was a shortcut, Bob.
That was a shortcut, and I could see that. That was behind the referee's back, but he definitely pulled a hair. But these referees, they got a hard job. They can't be in everywhere. They can't be in every place at once in that ring, and he took a shortcut. That time he got away with it.
Exactly what I was going to say, Bob. I started out in professional wrestling as a referee. Refereed for about a year or two. Let me wrestle any day. I don't care about refereeing. It's too hard of a job.
There he takes another shortcut, but again, the referee was on the blind side. He's blindsiding the referee with every dirty move. Let's see what Blair's got up his sleeve. There's a shoulder block there. Good one. Took Blair down to the canvas. He crosses over. There's a
nice leap.
There you go. The reverse monkey.
That's what I like. That's my kind of wrestling, Bob. Love it.
There's Brian Blair. Boy, that was executed greatly.
Yes, sir.
He drops right to the arm. Barber's got to be hurting now.
You notice one thing, too, Bob. Wildcat Wendell Cooley went to the arm. Brian Blair is going to the arm. And, I asked this question one time when I first got into wrestling. Why does he go to the left arm? Because 75 to 80% of the professional wrestlers are right-handed. That's his weak arm.
That's exactly right. And it's hard to hold on to a man with your foot, too. So
exactly. It makes a lot of difference, doesn't it?
That's right. We can appoint a balance that'll do you the most good. So he's trying for the arm.
Referee's right in there trying to get the break.
Come on, break it. 1, 2.
Ooh, referee almost got his head too far in there. There's Randy Barber, those little short chops to the right side of the head, right of the ear.
Yeah, he's keeping them up there legal. They're not to the throat. The referee would DQ him like we saw at first. He's doing it to the side of his face. Ooh. Boy, he's turning loose now on
Yeah,
B.
Randy
Brian
Barber's,
Blair.
he's been around.
Yep, he's letting him have it.
Well, he knows he needs a win on this IPW show early to get
Exactly
himself
right.
established. And if you beat Brian Blair, you've beat somebody.
You certainly have. That's a real good point to make.
1, 2, 3.
He's got to the count of 5 now to break that. He's got to break that hold or he'll be disqualified.
3, 4. Break to the floor.
Did he get the count, bro? I couldn't
No,
see.
the referee didn't start the count till later that time.
Okay, so he got rid of. Okay,
Yeah,
he made it just in time then.
Before the count of 5. They got after the count of 5, it's a disqualification. He's holding him again. He wants to punish him now.
1,
Barber enjoys doing this to his
Yes, sir.
opponents. He
Yes,
loves
sir.
to hurt him.
4. Come on, break it
He's
up.
making him hurt. The referee may have to tear him off physically here in a minute, Michael.
Well, look at the rope mark across Brian's chest.
Yeah. There's another referee.
Brian fighting right back up.
He's hooked him in pretty good there. Up. Now, I couldn't see right then. I don't know if he took him down by the hair. Obviously, the
I'm betting
referee
on it.
couldn't see. I'd bet money on it
Yes,
too,
sir.
Mike, that he took him down by the hair. But he's got Brian on the mat, and like you said, when you're on the mat, we're all the same size.
Exactly.
Well, this match has gone a little while.
You notice Randy Barber's got his arm right under the chin area. You're talking about the trachea. You're talking about the
Right.
muscles of the throat. Right there is a way to wear the biggest man in the world down right there.
Exactly right.
You hold him like that. And Randy Barber's no small man himself. He's about 235.
Yeah, he'll go 235 or 40 easy,
Yeah.
Mike. He is. He's got a good center of leverage around his midsection there, too.
Yes, sir. Brian Blair back up.
He's got that arm up. Oh, good
Nice
move.
shot.
Barber wasn't
Ooh, there's that
expecting
knee.
There's
Short
that
knee.
experience. Barber just pushed that knee out, caught him in the midsection, and took him down to the mat.
Going for a
Maybe
pin.
Fall. 1, 2. That was about a 2 3/4.
Right
wouldn't you
back
say,
to
Mike?
the exactly, but right back to the same hole too. That's the veteran of Randy Barber.
Yeah, that's the quality of a veteran. They've been around. They know how to wear him down. He's still, see, both men are tired now, but he's hurting the breathing of Brian Blair, as you
Exactly.
can see. And here's Brian. He's going to go up top now, try to get his leverage up. He's on his feet now.
Brian's got a nasty bruise under his left arm. See it right
Yes,
about
he
his
has.
ribs?
Yes, he is. Going for the top wrist lock now, trying to break that reverse chin lock. He's got that wrist. He's got him go. Uh-oh. Looked like he raked his eyes. There's a slam.
Straight
Boom.
body slam, full body slam.
Full body slam. Here goes Barber.
Oh!
Oh, my aching abdominal.
Nice move by Brian Blair, the Brian Blair.
There's a block.
Atomic drop.
There's an atomic drop. And there goes Brian Blair. He's off. And
Ooh, nice clothesline.
Took him
Beautiful
down.
double clothesline. Not one, but two, Bob.
Brian Blair is on fire now. He's had all he can take.
Ooh,
He's
left,
gonna take it.
left,
Another
left.
Open him up.
4.
Right to a jaw.
Boom, and a big right hand. Dynamite in that hand, brother.
Put it right under the eye, looks like. So he's got Barber about where he wants him now. Let's see if he tries to finish it.
Ooh,
There's the power slam. That'll take the wind out of you. What's he going for here now? He's hooking the leg. He's going over. Uh-oh, here it comes. If he hooks this,
He's got it.
that's
He's got it. He's got it. Small of the back.
No way to go from here, brother, but give up.
Bob, that's called a scorpion, I believe,
I
isn't it?
believe he calls it the scorpion. And when you get that in, man, it's all over, brother. Just hit the shower.
The first time I saw that move used was in Japan. Beautiful move and a win for B. Brian Blair, the Killer Bee.
It was a good one. That is an Oriental move. I wonder if we might could see the slow-mo to that, how he goes into that thing, Michael. He goes into that as smooth as anyone
Well, he
I've
softened
ever
him up
seen.
with a power slam. I guarantee you that took the wind out of Randy Barber.
Right, he got him ready with a power slam. And
Here we go, Bob.
there he goes. There's Brian Blair. He's got things going his way. There's Barber into the ropes, comes off. There's a beautiful power slam. That had to take
Exactly.
the wind out of Barber. Now he's at the mercy of B. Brian Blair. There it is. That was a beautiful move.
Beautiful,
a beautiful
beautiful
move
move.
by
Scorpion.
Brian Blair. And once again, the cream rises to the top. And there he is, B. Brian Blair.
And the IPW list becomes more impressive. This the Master Blaster and the Terminator form the new tag team, the Terminators.
Right, Mike. Give me this mic. IPW. And the people in the TV land, wake up. The Terminators have arrived. We've been jet setting all over the world. Japan and Germany. Now we're in USA.
I've not been lost for words very often, but let's get out of this if we can, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you back to IPW. That's International Professional Wrestling. I'm right here now with a very controversial figure in the area. Of course, I'm talking about Doc Savage. I'm not so sure you know the doctor, but I'm sure you will before the show is over. I almost hesitate to do it, but Doc, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Mark.
It's Mike.
Well, whatever, don't quit your day job. I'm sure it's a pleasure for IPW to have me here, as I'm sure it's a pleasure for all these losers out here sitting in the seats to see finally an athlete such as myself. See, the people out here that have no taste. We have an athlete here. We have cannonball delts. We have gladiator pecs. We have a wasp waist. We have piston and power legs. The only man in IPW today is me. Now look at all the other losers we have in IPW today. We have Squirt Armstrong. I think that's Bob Armstrong's son.
That's Scott Armstrong.
That's Bob Armstrong's son, isn't it? Or at least that's what his wife told him. Yeah, okay. We got him. We got Saul Orndorff. We got Ryan Blair. We got the Barton twins, and the only reason they're in professional wrestling is because they loused up their lines in the chewing gum commercial, so they got kicked out of that.
Well, let me say this now. You didn't get anybody's name right. That's Scott Armstrong, that's B. Brian Blair, that's Paul Orndorff. But you know, if you're such an acclaimed wrestler, do you happen to have your tights here? I'm sure the people would love to see you in action against any of those guys.
Mark,
Did I put you on the spot?
Mark, are you crazy? I just moosed my hair. I'm not getting in the ring today. I just moosed my hair. I'm working on my tan. These people, they didn't pay enough to see a true athlete. You people want to put some money on the line, put a belt on, I'll get in there, teach them a wrestling lesson. When I get in the ring, they'll do two things, nothing and like it.
So you're telling me that you'll wrestle anybody in the IPW area anytime?
Exactly. Anytime, anywhere.
Well, let me say this. I, like the fans, are waiting to see that. We'll be back after this message. Wrestling fans, this special tag team event, one fall, it is a 10-minute time limit. In the ring, weighing in at a combined weight of 465 pounds from parts unknown, here is Ebony and Ivory. And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents weigh in at a combined weight of 435 pounds. They make their home in Pensacola, Florida. Would you welcome Brad and Bart, the Batten twins?
This should be an exciting match. You've got two people that not only think alike, but look exactly alike, right? Now, what you going to do? How are you going to beat a team like that?
Bob, I'm going to tell you the truth. I guessed when I was interviewing them earlier, I guessed at Brad and Bart. I didn't know.
Hey, I knew you were guessing.
I did not know.
I can't tell them apart. I knew you were guessing, but you made a good guess.
But I saw these guys, when they talk about thinking as one, to be a great tag team, you've got to think as one, and these two are the best at it I've ever seen.
They're mighty good at it, no doubt about it, but look at it.
I believe, I guess that's Ebony. I guess he would be Ebony, right?
I guess he was trying to get one of the Batten twins' attention.
I think he woke one of them up.
They're a pretty good-sized team, looks like. These two are not really familiar.
Whoa!
Takes him right over. He's got him thinking now. He probably shouldn't have woke him up, Mike.
No, sir. Nice. There's the tag team. All in the rules. He made that move. He came right out of there. The other one drops again, just exactly identical to the first. Right back. Now, this is tag team action here. This is why they call it tag team.
A fresh man in the ring at all times. That's what tag teaming is.
3 tags to 1 tag.
Exactly right. They've tagged 3 times, just like you say. Ebony and Ivory have only tagged once.
This is a pretty big fella, this Ivory.
That's
What does he
right,
weigh,
he
about
looks big.
260?
He looks at least about a 260-pounder, and the other guy looks about 245 or 50. What do you think?
Exactly.
So they've definitely got a weight advantage, but I don't know if they have a knowledge advantage.
Here's some. Whoa!
Good move there,
Somebody was home that time.
Somebody
Wow.
was home. Somebody's going to wake up with a sore elbow. Somebody might be eating with the other hand for a while after that.
Bob, that's the 6 tag to 1 tag. You can see the difference.
These twins are going into it.
Double elbow.
Double elbow.
Cover.
From each side. Near fall.
They're quick as cats, aren't they? They're right back on top of it.
Very quick, very quick. Now, can you tell the difference in the mic? Looking right now, can you tell which one's Brad and which one's Barber?
No, sir.
No way I could. And their opponents can't either, believe me.
I thought maybe they'd wear a different color's pair of shoes or knee pads or something. They fooled me on that, too.
Yeah, they're not going to let anybody take advantage except themselves of the way they wrestle. Their tag team action. Uh-oh. There he goes. Whoops. Two jumped over there. What? Double. Yep. Ooh. Well, his head almost hit the mat there.
Oh, beautiful double drop kick.
Another double hip toss. Another double drop kick.
Those guys are
machines.
fired. Yes, sir.
Wrestling machines and a double high five. All right, boys.
I like it. I like it.
The Batten twins are bad news today.
Exactly. Well, Bob, we saw 2 single matches that were exciting. I don't think you get any better in Australian tag team action.
They are exciting. Tag teams are always very exciting. You got twice as many people in there and twice as many arms and legs that can catch you one upside your head for
Sure
a
can,
time.
brother. Those are Ninja Turtle masks, aren't they, Bob? Isn't
They
that
look
Ninja Turtle?
very familiar to that. That's
Ooh.
what it reminds me of.
I heard that one.
Ooh, there's a hard kick to the back. Looks like he was lining up to smack him again, too. He's trying to get him in the right position.
I'm going to tell you right now, if they want to beat the Batten twins, Ebony and Ivory better stay on these 2 youngsters.
Yes, they had. Because although they outweigh him, there's another kicker. But you notice
That's
now,
legal.
That's with the side of the foot, so it's a legal move. Look at the arm on that Ebony. He's got a big arm. Doesn't seem to affect the Batten twin, though. Which one, I don't know. Oh, he's going to bring him in the rope. So here comes a flying maneuver. Ooh.
I never saw a clothesline where he spun in the air as he did that. That's the first time I've seen
Look
one
at
of
Ebony
those.
wanting timeout now. Things are not going their way, so he wants timeout.
That's what we said about professional wrestling. There is no timeouts, brother. It's
That's
10
right.
minutes, and you better be in shape.
Yeah, no timeouts. You're exactly right. Ooh, there's a hard forearm across the back. Did you hear that, Mike?
Yeah, one of the Batten twins' back is beginning to redden a little bit,
Yeah, it
too,
is.
right there in that area.
He's marking him up.
Ooh, nice open hand slap.
Yeah, he's chopping him.
See the red marks, Bob? I can see them. Can you? Yeah, now you can really.
He's marked him up real good. Those open hand chops right there, if they hit him with the heel of the palm of your hand, brother, it'll take your breath, too.
Well, maybe these guys are martial arts. They're wearing the Ninja Turtle outfits. Who knows?
It all points to that. I'm not that familiar. There's, whoa!
Ooh!
Now, brother, look in the next county and find his head for me.
Foul ball, wasn't it? Wow.
This guy's going to town.
And that's just straight old-time wrestling right there.
That's
Straight
hard
stomp in
thing.
the chest.
But look at the Batten twin. He's fighting back. He's not giving up. There's a headlock. He walks those ropes. Good leverage. That's where a small man took advantage of a big man, and he's got the big man laying flat on the mat. That's good thinking by the Batten twin. He ran those ropes and took the big man right over. He's going again for it. There he goes again for it. Took him right back over. There's a count. The big man, ooh.
He almost didn't know where he was at, did he?
Exactly right. He almost didn't get that shoulder up. You got to remember when you're laying there in a headlock, you can get counted out real fast. Oh, the Batten twin, I think he's going to the well again. Let's see if he can do it again. There he goes. He's up. Not enough leverage.
Belly to back suplex. I hate that worse
Oh.
than anything in this world.
It backfired on him that time. He went to the well once too often,
Exactly.
and that back suplex.
Tag, bring it in.
I mean, I don't care how big or small you are, that takes a win.
Woo-wee.
Come on, on the outside. Get on
They're
the
laying it in now.
You notice Ebony and Ivory now are coming in together as a tag team. They're getting out right on the 4 count. They're not doing anything illegal.
Well, that's your commitment.
That's illegal.
Yeah, that's the referee's going to break that.
Yeah, right on top of
He's
it.
going to break that. He is right on top of the action.
Referee Mickey J is a good referee, Bob. He's one of the top-rated referees around.
Yes, he is. These teams are in good condition because although Ebony and Ivory took a slight beating at first, look at them come back. They must be in fantastic shape.
All right, come on, break it in. 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh, the action's getting a little wild now. This one's job gets hard.
That's where the brother's coming out in him. He wants his brother.
3.
The double team behind the referee's back now.
All right, come on, let's go. On the outside. On the outside. 1, 2.
So that's what the referee's doing. That's what I mean about refereeing being so hard. As you well know, you started as a referee. You can't be at the same place at the same time all the time. There's a legal tag now. And there comes the Batten twin in. I don't know if he'll know which one it is. It doesn't really matter. They both look so much alike. You don't know which one you've got in. Good drop.
Good high drop kick. Right in the chin, Bob.
High flying drop kick. And boy, he's turning loose right now, brother. He's loaded all guns and he's going to town. Nice flying elbow. Took the big man to the mat. There's 260 pounds of beef hitting the mat. And hitting it hard, as I might say.
The other Batten twin still not able to get out of the ring, Bob. He was not pretty goofy there for a minute.
And here's both men again. Here's both men again. He's turning him around. Wait a minute. He's dropping him. Oh. Boy, that had to break a rib. If that doesn't break a rib. Up, he stopped to save. He was going to save his brother, but he didn't get there quite in time.
That was a pretty impressive move. I don't know if I've seen that. He spun him around in the air.
The first time I've ever seen that. He dropped him across his partner's knee, and Ebony and Ivory have the victory here at IPW.
Sure do, and it's a big victory over a well-oiled team, the Batten brothers.
That looked like it could have been a rib injury for either Brad or Bart Batten. I can't tell which one.
I see the pretty red mark, but bad looking red mark on it.
He took a hard lick on that knee, and you can see the fans are disapproving of that.
Your partner on the outside.
There he goes. They shoot the man into the ring. He gets him up. It looks like it's going to be a power slam, but he turned around and slammed it right into his partner's knee. And you can tell, Mike, that could have hurt his ribs real bad.
That's teamwork. That's all you can say. I don't believe I've seen that move done before. That's strictly teamwork.
That is tag team action.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget another exciting match coming up. We're going to see Boris Zhukov, the world's champion Russian athlete, against Bob Budeaux. Ladies and gentlemen, this special television event, one fall, it is a 10-minute time limit. First of all, the combatants, weighing in at a total weight of 325 pounds from the Soviet Union, Mr. Russia himself, Boris Zhukov. And his opponent making his way to the ring weighs in at 240 pounds. He is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 6 foot tall, 240 pounds. Would you welcome Bob Budeaux? Your referee, Jim Bragg.
Boy, this Russian is huge, as you can see.
Rob, I'm going to tell you the thing that impressed me the first time I ever saw this man is the size of his head, not his body. He's got the biggest head I've ever seen in my life on a human being.
Well, he weighs 325 pounds at least, Mike. That was his last recorded weight, but it looks to me like he may go around 350 right now. Look at the size of him.
His head weighs 35 pounds.
This guy's wrestling Budeaux is about a 240 pounder, and look at the size difference. And he's trying to show him his boss right away.
Yeah, sure is. You know what I think he's trying to do, though, Bob? Boris Zhukhov's been around for a long time. He's wrestled some of the great names. I think he's trying to intimidate the young guy.
Well, certainly he is. That's his name of his game is intimidation.
See there? Yeah, that's intimidation. Now, if Budeaux backs down, he's in trouble.
Yeah, first of all, you look across the ring, you see a man that size. It's instant intimidation. Yeah. And then when he starts to muscle you around, it's even further intimidation. So
USA, he hates that. He hates USA.
Budeaux's got the crowd with him now. He's done a smart thing there. He's going to get a little confidence back. We'll see what he can do with a big man.
Come on, break it. Break it up. One.
Oh, good, nice move. Nice move. That's a close pin for the big Russian. He's kind of shocked. Look at the.
Yeah. He don't
at
look
his
very
face.
happy, does he, Bob?
No, he couldn't make a move. He kind of stepped back. He's looking around like, what happened to me there?
But I've wrestled this gentleman before, and I'm going to tell you, he's a scary sight when he looks right at you like that.
Yes, I imagine he is.
Short knee. Ooh!
Boy, that sounded like a jackhammer.
I heard
when it
that
hit
one.
home.
Not only did I feel that, I heard that one.
I heard him.
That's the Zhukov I know.
He's taking him
Right out
outside
to the
ring
floor.
now. He's taking him outside the ring. What's he going to do to him now?
Post.
Ooh, right into the post with that shoulder. That'll dislocate his shoulder in a minute. Boris Zhukov's really trying to intimidate him now.
Yes,
sort of
he-
in the ring, out of the ring. Budeaux's trying to fight back, though. I'll say that for him. He's done all he could, but there's a big heavy boot, puts him back on the canvas.
You notice he don't wear wrestling boots, Bob. He's got those big, heavy,
Oh,
I don't know
gosh.
what kind of boots they are, motorcycle boots.
They look like they weigh 70 pounds apiece. There's a bad move by Budeaux. He came in, but like you say, nobody was home at the time. And there's those big 70-pound boots. He's putting them into place, isn't he?
I've seen him use his head, Bob, as a battering ram. I've seen him just let other wrestlers ram other wrestlers' head into his head and use it as just a brick wall.
Yeah, well, that looks like what it is, too, exactly, a brick wall.
It's a big one, isn't it?
He's a strong man. I bet he's got an excellent power lift total.
Yeah.
Look at him holding him with one foot and stomping with the other boot. Some heavy boots coming down on that man's shoulder. Now he's put that Russian grip. You can see him just eating into that tendon.
Got some unreal big hands, too.
Yes, he has. Look at it. Look at it. Covers the man's almost his entire upper arm. It covers. Oh, he's hooked a good solid arm bar.
Definitely. He's deep in that arm there.
He's hooked in very deep. With a big man like this, that could be a submission hold.
Yeah. Now he's using two parts of the body, the head, chin, and the arm.
He certainly is.
You've been in this position, and I know I have many times. He's laying his weight on it. That 350-plus pounds is laying, whether you believe that or not, on his shoulder.
It feels like about 625 pounds after a few minutes. And he knows how to lay on you, too. When you're wrestling a guy this big, you're always at a disadvantage. You better be quick, you better be fast, and you better be in good condition, or you're not going to last long against the likes of Boris Zhukov.
Exactly. Oh, there's a patent move.
Wait a minute.
Patent move.
Slammed him right on that arm. He's already hurt that shoulder. You can see he's had kind of a nature to his work. He went outside the ring with him. He ran his shoulder into the post. He's worked on the arm. Now he's put the arm behind him, slammed it on it, and back locked in deep on the arm bar.
Exactly. I
There's
believe
a message to his madness.
Could we say that that's methodical, Bob?
I would say that was as methodical as you could get.
I believe he's gone straight through that move.
Yes, sir. That's a professional. He knows what he's doing. He's straddled a man there.
Now he's sitting on him, right on that rib area where you can't breathe. You try to breathe, you can't breathe. I know how it feels.
He may get a submission here. He may get a submission. He's got it barred deep, and you can see he's just trying to get his breath there. Look at Boris Zhukov. He's speaking to him in Russian, telling him something. He's telling him to give up, American.
Come out of that hair.
Look at his calves and thighs, Bob. He's a monster.
He
I'm
is a
telling you,
monster.
you might be right. He may be 350 plus.
I wouldn't doubt it a bit, and it looks very solid.
Whoa!
There's a chop heard around
I
the
heard
world.
that one, wasn't it?
Oh, he's sticking it right down the USA's throat. So I guarantee you that chop was heard back to Russia.
I think he was making a statement with that.
I think he was.
Oh, there he goes using his head.
Exactly right. Uses that head
Gee, what a
as a
head.
battering ram. You know that's got to hurt.
If that head's full of brains, he could have discovered a cure for something.
Yes, he should have.
Ooh.
That almost tore the ring post down.
Come, get him off.
He's got him wound up. Now, here's a ring veteran that uses a ring to his advantage. You see, most of the veterans, they'll find a way to use that ring to his advantage.
Exactly.
That's what Zhukov is doing right now.
And what Budeaux's got to do is he's got to get Zhukov to move around a little bit. Zhukov is just he's not running the ropes. He's not moving him around. Back out on the floor.
Back out. He's just toying with him right now.
I would have to say that Zhukov has ran this match from the beginning.
Yep. Very methodical. He got what he wanted. He got the hold he wanted, and he's taking advantage of it. And now I think he's just kind of toying with Bob Budeaux. Hopefully Bob can get himself together a little, but I believe he's hurt a little too bad for that. I believe that shoulder might be giving him a lot of trouble right now.
Bob, I want to mention this real quick. I don't want to get away from this action, but I just noticed that in the IPW coming up very, very soon is they're going to have a world's light heavyweight tournament right here on television. And I know that interests me as well as interests you.
That's exactly right. That title was vacated about 4 years ago, and the promoters around the world have elected now to unify the World Light Heavyweight Championship. We'll be seeing that. Light heavyweights are faster usually than the heavyweights. They're quicker, and it should be a good tournament coming up to unify the light heavyweight championship.
I hope so. I'm looking forward to that with much interest.
Come on, Budeaux. Looks like Budeaux's
firing back
got
a little bit.
win.
Fire back, big man.
Smack him. Smack him good, Budeaux. He's trying to take him to the rope. He's trying to move the man around like you were saying. He's trying to move him around.
But he's still hurt, though. That arm's still bad.
Yeah, it hurt him again. He just doesn't have enough left. He tried. He gave it the best he had, but the big man from Russia, I believe, has just overpowered him, Mike.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm not taking up for anybody, but you learn as you go in professional wrestling. I've been there, I know how the man feels. I know you've been there. Budeaux will learn something from this if he's able to ever lift his arm again.
Well, you learn the hard way, but when you learn it that way, you don't forget it, Mike.
Yes, sir.
And he has really gone to town on that arm.
I believe that's a bear he's got on his tights. Isn't that a Russian? I guess he'd call himself a Russian bear of some sort.
I guess so. He's bigger than most bears I've seen.
Uh-oh.
He's winding him up.
Come on, Budeaux. If you got a prayer, you better lose it. Hit him. Fire, brother. Come on, Budeaux. Come on, Budeaux.
Come on, let's do it.
Hit him, you can kill him.
Boy, he's ready for him now.
You better hit him hard.
He's got the big man. Uh-oh, there's a reversal. Let's see what's happened here. Oh. Look out here.
Is that the Russian sickle I've heard so much about?
It's a headache, that's for sure.
What's he doing? I don't think he wants to pin him yet, Bob.
That's a headache, that's for sure. Let's see what he does from this point.
Uh-oh.
That's called the Shinonamaki. That's what it's called in Japan, but there's a Russian sickle. I think that's what they call the Russian sickle.
Is that it?
And when he gets that hold, he usually finishes his man. He's got the man about out, look.
That's a modified sleeper of some type, it looks like.
Very similar to that. And there's Zhukov in all his glory now. He's happy he beat Bob Budeaux, but next time he meets him, it may be a little bit different. I think the man learned
I believe
something.
Budeaux will learn a lot from this match.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to take anything away from Budeaux at all, Bob, because I know exactly how the young man feels. But I'd like to see him against maybe Brian Blair or Paul Orndorff or somebody with a little bit more ring experience.
Yes, for sure. He was taken advantage of, that's for sure, by the big Russian. There's the big Russian. He's picking him up. He's got him on his feet. He hooks one arm around, run his other arm through there. You see, Mike, where he hooked his own elbow? He's got him now. There's nowhere this man's going, and he holds him until the referee says the man has submitted. It's over. Okay, next up, we'll be talking to two competitors we'll have on TV right here next week with IPW, Scott Armstrong, one of the participants in the light heavyweight division, and Red Eagle, the big Ottawa Indian, 6'6" and 286 pounds.
Fans, I'm here with two or more of the great stars in the IPW. First of all, let me introduce to you Red Eagle. Red Eagle, would you say something to the fans?
Red Eagle, Weska, Oyamaska, Yaska.
I didn't understand what he said, but it's 6'2". I'll take his word for it. Scott, how about this light heavyweight, world's light heavyweight tournament?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to it, and I'll tell you something else I'm looking forward to, and that's next week wrestling a man who is in the top 5 light heavyweights in the world, and that's Bill Ash. I'm looking forward to it and happy to be in the IPW.
An exciting hour here at IPW, a lot of action. Next week, we'll see the big Indian Red Eagle, 6'6", 276 pounds, Scott Armstrong. What do you think about it, Mike? A lot of action, huh?
Bob, as I've said earlier, we talked about competition in the beginning of the show. We're talking about competition at the end. I don't think I've seen any more exciting and more competitive matches in a long, long time.
We'll see you next week right here on IPW.
Stay tuned for some great IPW wrestling action.
Again, wrestling fans, and thank you so very, very much for letting us be a part of your daily show. Professional wrestling, IPW, we're here today with some of the biggest names in professional wrestling. Thank you for allowing us to be here. I want to bring in my co-host, a legend in his own self, the Bullet Bob Armstrong. Bob, it just gets better.
I'm telling you what, this crowd is on fire. They're excited because they know that today they'll see Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff face the Raging Bull, Randy Barber. They'll see Scott Armstrong, and the list goes on. The big Indian Red Eagle will be here, 6'6", 276. We're going to have a ball at IPW today and a lot of competition.
Exactly, Bob, and I'm telling you right now, the word is competition. It's what an IPW is built on. You're going to see some of the most competitive matches you've seen in a long time. You're going to see Randy Barber against Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. In just a few moments, we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this first match, one fall with a special 10-minute time limit. Introducing first at 6'2", he weighs in at 233 pounds from Tampa, Florida, Mr. Wonderful himself, Paul Orndorff.
And his opponent, weighing in at 244 pounds from Louisiana, Randy Barber.
Boy, this should be a great match here, Mike. We've got the veteran Randy Barber and a very popular Mr. Wonderful, and doesn't he look great?
He looks fantastic. Wait till he takes that robe off, Bob.
That's
he was
right.
working out in the back there. He looks great.
Yeah.
He's chiseling stone.
I saw him doing those push-ups, brother. He is trimmed up. He is a mass of muscled-up humanity, and Barber's certainly got his hands full today. Barber's already arguing with the crowd. I don't think he wants to argue with Orndorff.
Paul Orndorff is world known. He's national. He's been known all over the world. He's had some of the greatest matches in the world. He's probably won every title known to man. And he's in the IPW looking for that competition that we've been talking about.
Uh-oh, there goes the shortcut.
Ring the bell, ring the bell.
He's a veteran. Barber's a veteran.
That's probably the best move he could have made against Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff is hit him from behind. That may be the last move he gets this match.
Do you not think, though, Bob, that Randy Barber knows who Paul Orndorff is? He knows he's got to get him quick.
There's no doubt in my mind. Like I said, it's the best move he could have made is hitting him from behind. Now he's got the veteran, got Paul Orndorff going a little bit there. Look at him. He's trying to embarrass him here. Yes, sir. He's going to mess around and make Paul Orndorff mad. He's going to pay the price here. He's going to try to turn it. There's a reversal right there. There's Barber in the rope. There's a high back body drop. Boy, that hurt my back. Beautiful drop kick.
That's what
right
I
on the chops, and there he comes. He's out of here. He's history,
Yes,
Mike.
You said he would make you mad, and he did,
He
Bullet.
made him mad, and that was his mistake. And, brother, he's history. He's laying in a crumple on the floor there.
Matter of fact, he landed in about the third audience. I think Randy Barber just bought a ticket for this show, Bob.
It looks like he did, and Orndorff is mad. Mr. Wonderful. He's ready. He's ready for action. He may go out and get Barber. Barber's just now getting to his feet. He went over that rope very hard.
Well, you know that wasn't a disqualification because he didn't throw him over. He just knocked him over.
He just hit him, and the force of the blow took him right over. And here's Barber. He's trying to turn his attention elsewhere now because I think he's had enough of Orndorff. Wait a minute. I think he thinks that's a referee trying to get him in the ring.
He never was the smartest wrestler in the world.
But he's fixing to make a mistake. Whoa! Whoa, right to the top of that shiny head.
Look at that head.
Boy, he's on the floor again. Somebody ought to tell this man you can't win a match on the floor. You got to get in the ring if you want to win one.
Well, look at that shot of Paul Orndorff. Does he not look cut up?
He's an athlete. He's an athlete. Maybe Randy Barber thinks in that ring is not the best place to be right now.
Maybe he's hoping for a time limit draw. Maybe he's hoping he'll stay out long enough the time will run out.
Just trying to save an injury. Now look at him. He's complaining about the tights. I never saw him go near the tights. Looked like he hit him right on the top of the head to me. Yeah, that Orndorff is ripped. He's ripped and ready for action. I was talking to him backstage, and he said, Bullet, I feel better than I've ever felt. And, brother, by watching him do those push-ups and reverse chins, he looks like he's ready.
He sure does. And, you know, he's set off box office records all over the world. I was reading the new magazine that's out this month. When he wrestled Hulk Hogan in Toronto for the world's title, 70,000 people saw that match. Can you imagine that?
That's right, and that's just counting 70,000 that were in the building.
Oh, yeah, right.
How
That's
many
what I mean.
saw it? How many millions of people saw that nationwide on closed circuit? But here at IPW, they promise the best. And right here to start off this show, the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship himself, Mr. Wonderful.
And you know, let's don't sell Randy Barber short, because if he wasn't a competitor, he wouldn't be in there.
That's exactly right. And if he should upset Paul Orndorff, what a boon and what a feather in his cap that would be. Good
nice drop toe hold.
Beautiful drop. Switch right to the head.
Spun right up there like a champ.
Look out, look out. Good move by Barber. Barber took him right over. Oh, he's patting him on the head.
Little embarrassment.
This is intimidation at the utmost.
A little salt in the wound.
Exactly right. He's trying to intimidate Barber by rubbing that head. But you can't underestimate Barber. Like I say, anything can happen in a wrestling match. Anybody can win at any given time. These men weigh about the same. Barber may have the edge by only about 5 pounds, so they weigh about the same. So the right momentum and the right blow thrown, anybody could go down. It could be an upset for Barber.
Ooh. That caught him right about the bridge of the nose, didn't it?
I believe it did. Brother,
now, Randy Barber, you can look at his nose and tell his nose has been broken several times.
Well, he's not feeling too good right now, that's for sure.
Look at those arms.
Yes, sir. He's pulling that neck back, making it hard to breathe. Barber's reaching back now for some kind of leverage. Boy, his nose is taking a beating, I'll tell you.
Well, I don't think Randy Barber's going to win any beauty contest anyway, Bob, so I guess he's okay.
No, he's not worried about it in this match. He's just trying to get through and survive and hoping that Paul Orndorff will make a mistake.
I wouldn't make Paul too mad pulling his hair.
No, I wouldn't either. Because, you know, like I said, when these guys weigh about the same, it only takes one mistake. One mistake can mean the difference in a loss and the loss in one column. Now he cinched that thing in pretty good. That's a reverse chin lock, I would call it. He's going back now to a regular side headlock.
Nice
exactly
move.
Right.
Barber keeps going.
Yeah,
is he pulling a little tight, Bob, or is he just using momentum?
I can't see from right here, Mike. Maybe you could tell better than me. I couldn't see from my position, but
I'm betting with Barber he's got a little bit of tights.
I wouldn't doubt it. He usually has.
There he goes, right there. Yeah.
Got a handful of tights right there. Throws the big man off. Nice shoulder tackle. There he's up and over his man. There's a reverse hip toss.
Nice high one, too. Hip lock.
Good elevation.
Beautiful hip lock.
And Barber's showing you where it hurts, too, brother. He hasn't even got to his feet yet. Boy, that can make you tingle from the waist down, those hip locks.
Is he telling the referee pull his hair?
I think he told him again. He'll do anything he can to win a match, to gain some time. He's trying to gain some time to get his breath because that reverse hip toss took it out of him. You could tell that. Took him a while to get back to his feet. But he's up and ready now.
Yes, sir. Nice lock up. Collar and elbow is called. Randy back in those tights again. Paul on it, walking the ropes. That's a nice move.
Walk to the top, brother. Took the big man over.
You don't see many heavyweights go to the top maneuvers like that.
He's very flexible and very quick for a heavyweight. He's extremely fast.
Sure is.
Your light heavyweights, most of them are fast and agile, but Paul Orndorff's unusual. At 240 pounds, he can do most anything a light heavyweight can do.
Well, you speaking of light heavyweights, Bob, you know that we've got our next match, as a matter of fact, might be one of the most exciting matches in the world today. Two gentlemen that I know real well because I've wrestled both of them many times, and one that I'm sure you know real well, Scott Armstrong and Billy Ash.
That's right. My son, Scott, I'm very proud of what he's accomplished in this professional wrestling world. He's done well. He's held the World Junior title at one time. However, 4 years ago, as it was vacated, we will be having another light heavyweight championship tournament. Really, you'll be interested in doing that, so will Bill Ash. And here goes, oops, he messed up right there. He caught him and went right to the eye. Now, that's a flagrant disqualification maneuver.
Well, one thing that they stressed is that the referee is not going to put up with a lot of close play. If he's going to break the rules, he'll be disqualified. We've already saw that in some of our other shows.
Well, he certainly did. He's not going to put up with it, but Barber, that was a flagrant violation. He went right to the eyes, and
he's still with him.
You know, that's the best way to get a man where you want him. Now he's nailed him. Paul Orndorff is on the floor right now. And there's Barber. He's laying the boots to him. Brother, that cement's not soft either.
You're right.
Come on, Barber, bring it in.
Those are pretty hard sole boots, too, because I own several pair myself. Ooh, I heard that one.
I heard it, too,
Did he slap him? From my angle, I couldn't tell if he slapped him.
No, it looked like he hit him with a fist right in the jaw. Well, I guess Barber thinks he's got Orndorff where he wants him. He's got him back into the ring now, where at least he may can win or lose one here. There he throws him in for an elbow. Good hard elbow. Orndorff hits the canvas hard.
Randy Barber's posing. He is absolutely posing muscle poses.
Brother, I'll tell you what. If that's a miscarriage of justice, I've never seen one. Now he's just going for the straight-out choke. He's just
referee won't take a lot. I know this referee, Jim Bragg, and he's not going to play this. No, that's Mickey J. referee. He don't play.
Yes, sir. He'll disqualify you in a minute. He's warning Barber now to cut out the violations, but he's got Orndorff in a pretty bad way. There's a good hard body slam. What's he going to do now, Mike? He's going out. He's going to the top.
It's a high-risk maneuver.
He's going to the top rope. What's he going to do? Orndorff better be on his toes. He's up there. He's skybound.
Ooh, nice
lick. Brother, that and a good knee lift. That took the wind out of his sail. They send to the next area code and bring Barber back. Somebody, he's in trouble. Oops. Orndorff's not letting up. He's staying right on him. That's the true mark of a veteran. Nice backdrop. Now he's hitting with 4 impact moves in a row. Barber's got to be breathing hard, brother.
Uh-oh, here's one of my favorite moves.
He's going for it. He's going. He's got him up.
That's beautiful. That was beautiful.
Straight up.
That's textbook suplex right there. That's textbook.
Now that's Mr. Wonderful. That's what he's going to the top himself. He's up there, brother. He's airborne. I think the referee may be going to make him get out. He came down the hard way, though, didn't he?
He got off. The ref told him to get off. He got off.
He got off the rope as fast as he could.
There he goes.
Randy Barber suffered for it. Look at Randy Barber shaking his head. He's not on his feet yet. Some of the people trying to get a shot in the audience here. Here it comes.
Pile driver.
Here it comes.
If he gets this, it's over.
Yep. This is Paul Orndorff's favorite. Ooh. Looks like it hit on one shoulder. Could have dislocated his shoulder there. 2. That's it. Paul Orndorff has got the win.
Randy Barber almost blocked that. He tried to get his head out of there, but he didn't get it out quite far enough.
He didn't get, you're right, he didn't move quite fast.
That's the veteran Randy Barber.
And there's your winner, Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful, as you can read on his tights as he leaves the ring.
He's got him up for his patent move. Randy Barber almost gets a head out, but as you see, he did not quite make it.
No, he didn't. It looked like he dropped him on his shoulder, didn't you, Mike? You may have a dislocated shoulder there.
Bob, you got to figure that that's about 250 pounds. We're going to be back into these exciting matches in a moment. You're going to see Bill Ash and Scott Armstrong, one that I'm looking forward to seeing, Bullet.
Me too.
Our second special event is a 1 fall with a 10-minute time limit. First of all, weighing in at 222 pounds, he's 5 foot 10 inches tall. He hails from Paris, Arkansas. Would you welcome Bill Ash? Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent weighing in at 218 pounds, 6 foot 2 inches tall, from Gulf Breeze, Florida. Would you welcome Scott Armstrong?
Mike, you're going to have to excuse me because, as you know, that's my son, Scott.
Yes, sir?
I can't really commentate and watch him wrestle. I get too into things, so if you don't mind, I'll excuse myself. Have listened by yourself. I'd like just to watch Scott in action. Okay?
I don't blame you, brother. I know how you feel. I'll be glad to. Scott Armstrong and Bill Ash, one of the 2 of the greatest light heavyweight champions that you'll ever see in professional wrestling. These gentlemen can move. They're not quick. They're sudden, so don't take your eyes off of them. They may do something you may not ever see.
Hey, Mark, good news. I was just walking by and saw the old man leave, so I thought I'd come down and help you commentate the match. You guys are doing a pretty poor job.
Well, I appreciate your help. Doc Savage has joined me here at ringside, and I don't know.
How come the old man left? Was he selling Cruz at the supermarket, or what?
I don't know about all that, but my name is Mike. It's not Mark. I'd appreciate it if you could try to get that right.
Oh, his son Squid Armstrong's wrestling.
You have a funny way with names there, Doc Savage, but that's Scott Armstrong, and he is rated in the top 5 in the world among light heavyweights.
Well, his father didn't want to see him lose, probably. He's lost every match he's ever wrestled. Probably in the bathroom throwing up right now. This is what I do when I watch him wrestle.
He explained it to me pretty well, that he just gets a little bit emotional when he watches his son wrestle, and he just wanted to go out and just watch him. You know, Bob Armstrong is a father of 3 professional wrestlers, Steve, Brad, and Scott. All of them are in major areas wrestling right now. They've done major accomplishments in the world of professional wrestling, and he just probably wanted to get a closer watch at it.
Of course, it could be a Geritol break, too. We really don't know. Well, it's a good match. We got Bill Ash in there, a clean, scientific wrestler, and Squirt Armstrong, who's not above bending the rules if he needs to win. He caught Bill off guard with that, I'm sure.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that was a drop kick. He leapfrogged over his man. He turned around. Bill Ash went for 1 move. Scott Armstrong was a step ahead of him. That's all you can say. That was a clean, legal move. Bill Ash is one of the most wiry competitors. I've known Bill Ash. I've wrestled both of these gentlemen many, many times. And I'll tell you what, Bill Ash can take you down in a heartbeat.
That's right. He's got Squirt down there on the mat. He's applying a legal arm move.
Nice move, nice reversal by Scott Armstrong.
On that, Mike. Didn't he?
I don't believe he could have possibly, because in that certain hold, you've got, you know, both your arms are on your opponent's arm.
From my vantage point, it looked like he pulled trunks to me.
Maybe we're watching 2 different matches, Doc.
I must be.
Nice lock up, collar and elbow it's called. Bill Ash backs him into the rope. Watch for something. Yes, sir, there's the little cheap shot. Just
no, that was a legal forearm.
Yeah, but he was in the rope.
Scott should have been ready for it. there.
Nice flying body press. 1, 2. Oh, he barely got out
Came
of
off the top rope, Mike. Shouldn't they disqualify him for that?
No, that was the second rope. I'm sorry, Doc. You missed the little move. He came from the second rope. Beautiful move. Beautiful flying body press. You see a lot of those moves from the light heavyweights. A lot of those moves out of Mexico, Japan, places like that. Scott Armstrong with a beautiful move. Got Bill Ash's arm barred. Bill Ash takes him over. Scott holds on, though. That's the tenacity. That's the pit bull in Scott Armstrong right there. Nice shot of Bill Ash.
I think
Bill to the rope. That's perfectly legal.
You got the pit bull part right. I think Bill's waiting for a strategy. Bill's a scientific wrestler.
I agree with that 100%. Bill Ash is one of the greatest light heavyweights that I've ever had the privilege to wrestle. I've had some great battles with him.
That was a legal knee.
Yep, that's exactly
Look
legal.
at that. Armstrong's trying to... No, it looks okay to me.
But he's in the ropes.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You're exactly right. I thought you might say that. That's a legal hold by Bill Ash. He's got the leg barred. He can use his
Perfectly legal
hand.
as usual.
Exactly.
Mr. William Ash uses legal holds all the time.
I wouldn't go as far to say that, but I'll say this about Bill Ash. You better not underestimate him at any time.
Looks like, I think Armstrong's in the hair, isn't he? That's where he likes to go most of the time.
Well, his hand's open. He's not pulling the hair. He could, but I don't
He
think...
will in a minute. He may lay back on the ring. He's getting pretty tired. He's never lasted this long in a match before. Usually he's pinning about 30 seconds.
Are you talking about Scott Armstrong?
Yeah. That was just a cheap move on that.
Well, that's just using your wits, it looks like to me. He's right back to the... Oh, and a nice move by Ash. There's that
Another
counter
clean
move.
Legal forearms.
That's forearms, and that's legal. I won't argue that side headlock.
He was lucky because Armstrong was trying to hurt Ash by throwing his throat into Ash's arms.
Are you sure we're watching the same show here today,
I'm sure. I'm here to help you all out. You and Father Time.
Now, Bob Armstrong is still a competitor, and I understand that you have your tights with you. Maybe you'd like to invite Bob in for a little match.
You know, I'd love to. If I hadn't just sprayed my hair and my tan was a little bit darker, I'd be more than happy to get in the ring with him. Yeah. Seems the crowd's upset about something here.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Now, Bill Ash is buying a little time here. I know Bill real well. I've wrestled him. Yeah, there you go. A little intimidation factor right there. A little intimidation factor.
You know, I got an idea. One of it, I could lose a little weight, and then I could take the light heavyweight belt. If I could gain the weight back and take the heavyweight belt, and I could have 2 belts. What do you think?
First of all, you'd have to lose a lot of weights because you're probably up in the, what, 255, 260 range, aren't
That's
you?
true. For my superior knowledge of nutrition and exercise, that'd be no problem.
And I know I'm going to regret saying this, but you look like you've been in the gym working out. You look like you're pretty well put together.
Thank you. Yes, we've been working out a lot. Something that Scott Armstrong should do more of right now.
Ooh, ooh. That's a standing forearm. Now, I noticed Bill has the, is that a little partial cast? Is that a semi-cast, could we say, on his right hand?
I'm sure it's probably a legal injury, and Bill was brave enough to get in the ring today with only that small cast on. If it had been Armstrong with a hangnail or something, he would have just begged off the whole match.
I kind of thought you may see it that way.
Looks like Bill's got another scientific hold. There's another scientific hold. Good move.
Yes, it is.
Wearing down his wind.
Both of these men are scientific wrestlers now. I've seen them both go hour at a time and go from one hold to another and just put on a wrestling clinic, I like to call it.
And they're no stranger to each other by any means. Looks like Scott's getting a comeback.
You can see who the fans are definitely for.
Well, the fans don't have any taste.
Yeah.
You can tell by how they're dressed. They didn't know Paisley was making a comeback.
Boy, I'm glad you said that instead of me, Doc.
It's another clean.
Got a handful of hair, I believe, there, didn't he, Doctor?
I kind of looked probably to you that way, but I'm sure it didn't. Again, another legal forearm.
That's legal. I can't argue that point at all. That's flat of the foot's legal. And he planted it right in his right eye, though. That might not be quite as legal. Scott Armstrong, a second-generation wrestler. Bill Ash, one of the top light heavyweights in the world. What is he ranked now? Is he still number 3 in the world?
I think so. A good reversal by Scott. A good comeback. See a fist, though.
Left. Scott Armstrong, left. Jab. Ooh. Now, that's a good move. That's the ring veteran. Now, Bill Ash has probably been wrestling probably 5 to 6 years longer than Scott, and that move right there shows Bill Ash's ring veteran.
Look at that. Armstrong such a coward. He ran out of the ring. I can't believe it.
I'm not too sure.
Can't we kick him? Bill's going to help him back in. Be the
Like a little
gentleman
help
he is.
right there now.
Oh, Bill tripped. Bill fell on the apron on Scott. It must have been an accident.
It's like my co-host Bob Armstrong said earlier, you can't win a match on the floor.
No, get Scott back in there. Wish he hadn't run out there. Bill tried to help him back in. He didn't want to get back in.
Laid a couple of pretty good forearms in there, too. Buddy, this match has been nip and tuck. If I've got it on the points, I've got them pretty even right now, Doc.
Well, I think Scott Armstrong should have been counted out, but I don't think the ref can count to 10.
I don't know about that.
Well, the ref's he's blind in one eye and can't see out of the other.
No, I disagree with that because one of the things that the IPW stands for is strictly competition, and the rules are not going to let them bend the rules.
Knocked him outside the ring again. I think Bill's just about going to wrap this up. We're just going to toy with him a few more minutes. I don't think we're going to see a quick pin. I think I can assume that.
They better not toy too much with Scott Armstrong, or he'll be the toy.
Based on my years of wrestling experience, I think it's a clean win for Bill.
Another forearm. That is legal. Of course, he's on the outside of the ropes. He's supposed to be inside the ring.
Can't we get Armstrong back in the ring? Look at this. It's all over now. He's got him now.
Legal forearms.
If we get Scott back in the ring, we might have a match. Bill's probably going to help him back in the ring. No? A legal forearm again. He's got some hair. I don't believe it.
What a move. What a move, ladies and gentlemen. That was a move that you won't see. I told you, do not take your eyes off Scott Armstrong. He may do something you may not ever see again, Doc.
I think it was a quick count myself. I think Bill had one shoulder up. It was a quick count, and Armstrong had the trunks.
Beautiful move. I have not seen that move ever. I've never seen that move.
Ash was wrong.
I'm not sure Bill Ash ever saw that move.
I'm going to go talk to the director. We need a better camera angle on that.
You can see Scott Armstrong is in a predicament right here, but what a move by Scott Armstrong. Back over the top. He hooks him, cradle, legal hold, no tights, no nothing. 1, 2, 3. Scott Armstrong has got a great win over one of the top light heavyweights in the world, Bill Ash. We'll be right back. And the competition here in the international pro wrestling became stronger and stronger and stronger. I'm standing with an officer and a gentleman, Brian Blair, the Killer B. Brian, we know you've been on successful tours. Tell us a little bit about where you've been.
Well, Mike, you know, it's a pleasure to be here first off in the IPW. I've noticed you got some great competition here. I'm really looking forward to being part of it. I just got off of a tour. I was in Guam, Saipan, Aruba, Curacao. Let me see where else was. That was all over Malaysia, Bangkok, Singapore, Japan.
Wow.
It was a long tour. It was really successful. As you know, I've wrestled in every major federation in the world today, and I've been successful, thank God.
Well, I know you don't want to say this, Brian, but, you know, titles have not been a stranger to you. I know you've won many titles, the world's titles, U.S. titles. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I have. I've won a lot of titles, but that's in the past right now, Mike. I'm working for tomorrow, you know, and for today.
Exactly.
And I know they've got the unification for the light heavyweight title of the world coming up. Unfortunately, I weigh 235 pounds, and I'm not going to lose 15 pounds for that, although it is exciting. So I'm going to stick around, though, and keep hammering away at the heavyweights and enjoying all the competition.
Well,
here.
we just happen to have one. I'm going to bring Jimmy Backlund in. He is a very, very unique individual. He is the only American to ever win the light heavyweight title in Japan. Jimmy, good to have you with our program, IPW.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. I'm here with the IPW because I heard they're having a world light heavyweight tournament.
Exactly.
And since I am the only American to win the light heavyweight title in Japan, I figured I would come here to the IPW and scout out what talent they have and enter myself into this contest. I've just seen a good match. Scott Armstrong, Super Kick Armstrong, and Bill Ash. Excellent match. I can't wait to get in the ring with one of them, too. I'm sorry you're not going to be in the tournament, Mr. Mike.
Well, don't ever count me out, but there's a great talent all through the IPW. There's more talent coming. You're a prime example of that, and we're excited about the things that are happening. I see you've got your title here. Congratulations on your big victory, and we'll see you back here soon. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with another exciting match. You're going to see Mad Max Nelson taking on the Russian giant, Boris Zhukov. Ladies and gentlemen, this IPW match of the Battle of the Heavyweights is one fall with a special 10-minute time limit. First of all, weighing in at 346 pounds from the Soviet Union, he stands 6'3", Boris Zhukov. And his opponent weighing in at 296 pounds from Norway, he stands 6'6", Mad Max Nelson.
Boy, this is really a battle of the heavyweights, Mike. This Maxx Nelson weighs about 295 to 300 pounds.
Exactly.
The big Russian, 346. Brother, they've loaded up the beef for this match.
You're not kidding. That's about, what's over 700 pounds in the ring right there.
That's right. That ring's going to take a beating this time. And there's the Russian starting off
Already.
just like he loves to do. He's nailing him all over. There's his head into the turnbuckle. He's not going to give him much air to start with, is he, Mike?
You know, Bob, I said this in an earlier match before, and I don't want to be too repetitious and repeat myself, but what a head on Boris Zhukov.
Oh, my gosh, there's a guy there. That's a switch right there. Somebody's put the bear hug on Zhukov.
Exactly.
I've seen Zhukov use that hold a million times, but I've never seen anybody put the bear hug on him.
Do you see the size of his head? His head is almost twice the size of Mad Max's head.
Boy, if it's filled with knowledge, he's a smart man. And there's Mad Maxx. He's loading up. There's the big guys. They're moving that ring every time they hit it. Do you notice how the ring posts move? I just hope it stays up the duration of this match. And there's Mad Maxx showing him.
He's going right back to the bear hug.
Right back to the bear hug. This is something the big Russian's not used to. He's used to using this move, not having it used on him. But there's a big Russian. He's firing back, brother. He's not going to listen. Uh-oh, let's see if he can get him up. Whoops.
He still back was a little bit.
Oh.
Back was a little tender.
He sure did.
Oh, nice slam by Big Mad Maxx.
All right.
You know, the people like Maxx. They beginning to get with Big Maxx.
Well, that's 346 pounds hitting the mat, and there's 295 going face first.
Yeah, hit it pretty hard.
Russian was not home at the time.
I guarantee you the Russian will be on him now.
Yeah, he's putting the boots to him. Big Maxx is a big, strong man, though. He's not intimidated by the Russian.
Ooh, right in the face.
He raised that foot right up to his nose.
Still hadn't knocked him down yet, though, Bob.
Take him to the ground.
Watch this.
Let's watch Boris Zhukov.
Ooh. Now, that'll take the wind out of it.
Boy, you feel that at your mama's house. Oh. Knock him out, John. Wow. What a lick.
That's that big head there, using that big cranium.
Oh, yes, he is, brother. He's got one to use, no doubt about it.
Monster head.
He's on the throat now. We know that's strictly against the rules. The referee's getting on him. Definitely for sure. The Russian's got things going his way now. He's throwing the man. There goes Mad Maxx outside.
That's a lot of weight on that floor, Bob.
Oh, gosh.
Look at that. There's that big number. What, 13, would you say? 13?
I'd say at least a 13 to a 15 somewhere. He's not making the people here in the studios too happy at IPW. But he's got things going his way. 346 pounds of massive Russian strength.
Maxx is tired. I'm telling you right now, Maxx is winded. He's a big fella.
It's a lot of weight to carry.
Pretty good beating right there.
He certainly has a lot of weight to carry during the match. He's been going a few minutes now. When you weigh that much, there's a good block by Maxx. Punches him back. He rocks the big Russian twice. He nails him again.
His punches just don't have the effect and the sting that they should have.
He can't get it going. He's out of breath. He cannot get it going. That's for sure. There's an elbow right to the back of the neck. Now, that'll cross your running lights right quick, right to the back of the neck.
Oh, he's setting him for the Russian sickle.
He's winding up, brother. Here he comes like a freight train. Woo, from behind. Oh, turn out the lights, mama. Wow. Let that certain lady sing when she's supposed to. It may be all over.
Is he going for that patent move with the Russian sickle?
He's got. Can he get it on the big man? He's got it.
There's the B part of the Russian sickle right there.
There's the Russian sickle of Boris Zhukov. And, brother, it's nighty-night time for Mad Maxx, I'm afraid. He's giving it up. Whether he gives up or not,
he's through. That's the third count. Yep, there he hit the mat.
That's it. That's it. He can't go any further than that, man. He's about to lose confidence. If he doesn't break the hold, he'll go out completely. All right. Well, the big Russian has done it again. He's undefeated here at IPW so far, Mike.
But he made the statement that he is the greatest Russian athlete alive. And that takes a lot of...
He made the statement
to me earlier in an interview.
I see. Well, so far, he's proven to us that he's undefeated right here in the IPW.
Boris Zhukov is setting himself for the move right here, his patent move. He goes into it, crosses the arm, brings the other one behind the head, one under the chin. That's called the Shinonamaki, or in his case, the Russian sickle, I guess, Bob.
In any case, the lights are out, and Mad Maxx Nelson goes to the floor, and it's all over, and the Russian wins again. Big Boris.
Exactly. Look at the size of that man, Bob.
A huge piece of humanity.
He's not kidding. A Russian victory. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with some exciting Australian tag team action. You'll see the great team of Ebony and Ivory taking on Treach, Phillips Jr. and Red Eagle from the Great Plains, Oklahoma Reservation.
I'm Paul, Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, and I'm telling you to stay tuned for some great IPW wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this IPW Tag Team Action match is scheduled one fall with a 10-minute time limit. The first team weighing in at a combined weight of 485 pounds are from parts unknown. Would you welcome Ebony and Ivory? And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents for this tag team action. First of all, weighing in at 220 pounds, he's 5 foot 9 inches tall. He's from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Treach Phillips Jr. Weighing in at 276 pounds, standing 6 foot 6 from the Great Plains, Oklahoma reservation, the great Indian wrestler, Red Eagle.
Boy, this Indian's a big one, isn't he, Mike? He looks about 7 foot tall, doesn't he, out there?
Exactly.
He's definitely by the tallest man in that ring by at least a head. And he's got that tough little Treach Phillips again.
Yes, sir.
Treach Phillips Jr. What a tough little dude, huh?
Sure was. I saw him in an earlier match or two, and he was unreal. He just kept on taking. He was like, what is Timex? It takes a beating or ticking or licking or keeps on ticking.
It certainly does. Whatever you said, Mike, I'll go along with it.
Something like that.
But he's certainly a tough little wrestler. He's very compact, looks like about 220 pounds. Now, this Indian is somewhere between 275 and 3 and got to be close to 7 feet.
Exactly.
Now, we've seen the team of Ebony and Ivory, and we know they're a good combination. They've got a win under their belt here at the IPW, and they're out to increase their winning percentage.
I agree 100%.
Look, there goes Treach. He's trying to get out. Where's he going? Who knows where he's going? There's an arm drag. Took him right over. There he comes again. There's a hip lock.
Nice high hip lock takedown.
Boy, this Treach Phillips, he came to fight, didn't he?
Sure did. Well, with his size, Bob, I've been through this all my life. You've got to be aggressor in some part, or they're not going to have any belief in you at all.
That's exactly right.
You've got to make things happen.
Well, the old dynamite and small packages in reverse here.
Well, here's dynamite in a big package. I guarantee you this is a... Because Ivory's got to be 6 foot, what, 5, 4, 5?
Yeah,
this guy stands over him a head tall.
Yeah, he's a head tall.
Golly. Whoa! I heard that one from downtown.
Tomahawk chop.
I heard that one from all the way downtown to the reservation. Whoa!
Boy, he raised that big foot up, and he's look at Ebony. Ivory's covering for cover. He wants his partner in there. So if you can do anything with
I'm not sure Ebony wanted that tag. He kind of short-armed him, Bob. You know what I mean?
He didn't want to get in there one bit. But that big Indian is all smiles. He laid a tomahawk chop on that gentleman. It's going to hurt in the middle of next week.
Yeah,
you can see it marked up right now.
Ebony a little more cautious. A little bit more cautious.
Yeah, he's going to try to psych him out here for a minute now, make him do a little thinking about it, slow the big Indian down. Looks like they're going for a test of strength now, see who's got the strongest arms, but nope, they backed out at the last minute. There's a collar and elbow lockout.
Exactly. Right on the ropes, call for the break.
Big Indian's taking nothing, brother. He's ready. He's fired up. He looks like he may be on the warpath.
I wonder if he can war dance, though.
I bet you if he gets mad enough, he can war dance. There's a good move by Ebony. Took the big Indian down on his feet, but boy, he's coming up ready, isn't he?
And he comes up in a ready position. You notice that?
Ready position.
Like a linebacker, like they teach linebackers to be ready.
Yes, he's a full-blooded Ottawa Indian, and brother, he came to wrestle. They're hitting the ropes pretty hard. Hope this ring stays together. Indian's got a surprise for him now. He's waiting on him. Boom!
Oh, yeah, there he goes. Now he's coming back with those chops.
Tomahawk chops.
Tomahawkers right on the top of the head.
Got him right in there. There's that big boot again. He knows how to use that move, doesn't he? Double tomahawk chop. There's Ivory down. Ebony's
Phillips
down.
in the ring full of people.
They're going crazy, brother. It's tag team action at its finest. The referee doesn't know who to put out first, but
there he goes into the little war dance.
All right. Show him what you got, Chief Red Eagle.
You know, Bob, I'm not trying to take anything away from this great action in the ring, and the people are really enjoying it. But I don't know if you know this Doc Savage, but he was out here a few matches ago, and he had some pretty hateful comments about you and your family.
Well, I've heard a lot about Doc Savage. Most people in professional wrestling have, but I just want to tell him one thing from the Armstrong family. He's going to run out of gas one of these days, and I'll be waiting at the end of the road for him. So anything Doc Savage has to say, most of it is to my back. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know, he's entitled to his own opinion. We're all Americans here. We're entitled to our own opinion. So let him say what he says. Only don't come and get bad in my face, because I'm the man that's originally bad to the bone. They have to show it.
I've heard that before. He was pretty arrogant and pretty obnoxious, but he's gone for now. Maybe he'll stay out of our area for a little while. I hope so.
Well, he's a big, strong man, no doubt about it. There's a nice takedown by
Little amateur
Ebony.
move in there by
Yep. He got Treach, reversed it on him. He's up, got the front face lock on him. Let's
Kick
see
that
what
arm
Treach-
out of there, Stretcher. Come on, baby.
Yes, if he does, he'll end up in a hammerlock.
Yeah,
Let's see if he can kick. He may not have the strength, or Ebony may be tight. It's pretty tight on him. He's trying to hold back.
There he goes. There he goes.
Yeah,
I guess that's the wrestler in me and you, Bob, coming out a little bit. And first thing I thought of is go for that arm.
That's right. That's exactly right. But if you'll notice that Ebony don't exactly have toothpicks hanging on his shoulders, and he had Treach hooked in there pretty good.
We've seen this Treach Phillips in previous matches before, and he's small as compared to the other guys, but he's what he's called tenacious. Tenacious.
He is tenacious.
Like a bulldog.
Like a pit bulldog.
He was pinned probably 6 or 8, 10 times in a previous match and kicked out every time.
Every time. And here's Ebony working on him pretty good. Oop, Mr. Clothesline there.
Oh, nice crossbody.
Could be it. One, two.
No, a little close to the ropes. A little bit close to the ropes.
A little too close, or he may have had him. That was a near fall there. Treach used his head there, went into the air and caught him with a crossbody block. And as strong as Ebony is, he couldn't hold that weight with a flying maneuver. They got him beat down a little bit now, though. He must have the wind knocked out of him. The big Indian trying to get the people behind. He and Treach. There they go. There's a big elbow.
Sure is. Big elbow.
Mr. Ivory laid it on him.
He likes that flat kick right in the chest.
Yes.
I notice he uses that more than any of the other wrestlers here.
Yes, sir. That takes the wind out of your sails, as you know, Mike. Now he's gone to a flagrant chokehold.
Yeah.
Now he's hooked the leg. He may have a pinfall here.
Referee right on top of things.
Almost through. Near fall. Almost a fall.
I believe Red Eagle wants a little bit of this. Red Eagle is very, he's excited about being here.
He's anxious to get in. A nice clothesline by Mr. Ivory. This may be it.
There's that Treach Phillips kicking out again.
2.5. He's a tough gentleman. Treach Phillips is a tough gentleman. I'll have to say that for him. He's taking a beating. I'll have to say that for him, too.
I kind of like those smaller guys anyway. I've always had a little partial feeling of those smaller guys.
Why would you say that, Mike?
I don't know.
There's a chokehold. There's the ref. He's going to break him up physically if he has to. He's got to the count of 5, but the referee thought that he was choking him. He had to tear him off himself. Here he goes looks like for a slam. There's a floor ball.
Nice one.
Right into
He did that picture perfect, textbook style. Got him high above his head. That's a choke. I can see the choke. I can see his
trying
hand
to
raised.
hide it, but I can see it under this. I think the referee may be able to see it if he gets in the right position. He's trying to get around there to see if it's a chokehold. I'm pretty sure it is. Mr. Ebony knows how to hide the shortcuts from the referee, doesn't he?
Very well.
He's coming up with an arm now. He's also got a hank of hair.
Pretty good handful, you might say. Whoa, I heard that one all the way up where I'm at.
There he is going into the ropes, comes off. Almost
he missed
got him.
Almost Treach Phillips was thinking, though. He was trying to move.
That's a thinking's man's move.
When you get a little hot and sweaty, you slip off there some.
Well, he made a good try at that sunset flip, but missed it. But he's still trying. That's the one thing
right
to
in the
say about
ribs.
Treach. Ooh, hard blow to the ribs.
You know, Bob, I've seen some pretty, this is one of my first few times to be with the IPW, and I've seen some pretty good competitors.
You're going to see even more. If you look at that name of the talent wrestling sheet, it's like a who's who in professional wrestling.
You know,
and it's getting better. And you see competitive match like this. And we haven't seen a short match since we started IPW.
You know, we're talking 8, 9, 10 minutes, and that's an eternity in that ring.
It is. It's a long time in a wrestling ring.
I'm
got to be in good shape.
I'm a lot like you. You know, we work for probably every major wrestling organization in the world, and this one right here takes backseat to nobody.
Exactly right. There you can see a good tag team combination.
And legal, they're out by 4. As long as they can get in and out of there, they're fine.
Hit him all around the sternum. You know, that takes the breath out of him. There, he's stopping him in the same place.
Yeah. This guy uses the flat of the foot as good as anybody I've ever seen.
He sure has. And he pounds you with it, too. Gives you no rest.
Yeah, that's what, 245 pounds pounding down.
Yeah,
side salto, very good amateur move.
Good
side salto.
Takes all the wind out of his 2.
Little Treach is hanging, though.
He will not give up. That man will not give up. His father was the same way, and they were built almost exactly alike. Like father, like son. And now let's see what he's going to do with him then. He's got him airborne. Got him up on the top rope. Let's see what he's going to do to him. Hard chop. Treach is in a world of hurt. There he is. Kicks the man down, took him off his feet. Here he goes. Let's see where he goes from here. Over his head. Good move by Treach. Here he comes. There's a hip lock. There's a big man over and down. Treach is on fire now. Go get him, Mr. Treach. There's a hip lock on Mr. Ivory. There's Ebony in there. They're fighting like wildcats now. Look at the
Yes, sir. The ring's full. The referee don't know where to go. Ring's full of people.
Humanity. Where are those human beings?
Come on, Treach.
Where are they at? There's the ref getting the big Indian out.
Yeah,
Wait a minute, this looks familiar. There's a power slam. No, drops him right on his partners. Now, I've seen him use this move before. This could be it right here. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Ebony and Ivory do it again.
I've never seen a man get up from that move right there.
I haven't.
That's really the way to 2 men hitting instead of 1 man.
They've used that very successfully several times here in the IPW. And there they've done it again. You've got to hand it to them. They're undefeated, Mike.
And that's the name of the game.
They may not be too popular, but they are winners.
That's it right there, brother.
As you see, the ring is filled with wrestlers. The referee's trying to get Red Eagle out of the ring. He shoots him in, straight scoop slam, and drops him right on his partner's knee. That's a way to 2 men hit you at one time. There's a simple cover. Red Eagle is out. 1, 2, 3. Another victory, whether you like it or not, Bob, for Ebony and Ivory. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just a very short time with the great match of Blair versus Randy Barber. Ladies and gentlemen, this IPW special challenge match, 1 fall, 10-minute time limit. Weighing in at 232 pounds, standing 6 foot tall from Tampa, Florida, would you welcome B. Brian Blair. His opponent weighs in at 246 pounds, 6 foot tall from Louisiana. Here's Randy Barber.
Boy, as we can see, Randy Barber's not too happy with the reception that
No,
Brian
sir.
Blair got. He's a very popular wrestler in this area, B. Brian Blair. He's popular all over the world. Former Killer B, as you say, he's been on extensive tours in Japan. And
Exactly.
here he is right here with IPW. He knows where the action is.
And Bob, another thing about Brian Blair, he's an amateur wrestler. He'll wrestle you any way you want to wrestle. You want to mix it up, he'll duke it out with you.
That's right.
You want to get on the mat?
Exactly. He's
Nice
got
collar
all the
elbow.
components. And he's
There he goes, right off.
That's a beautiful move.
That's an amateur move. That's a ride.
He's going to rub Randy Barber out.
Randy Barber wouldn't get out of that if we were here for 2 days, Bob.
Probably the smartest move he could make.
Get to the
to the ropes. He got the hole broken automatically. Now complaining about the hair. Oh my gosh.
We got a lot more hair than he's got, Bob. I guarantee you that.
Oh my gosh. He's complaining about hair with a head like a cue ball.
I know it.
Well, Barber's been around for a while.
Yes, sir.
I've seen him in several areas. I saw him once in Japan. He's made several tours there. So he's an experienced veteran. He knows how to take the shortcuts and get around the referee. Let's see if he gets caught doing something like we had in the first match.
Well, Bob, I've heard this many times, and I've heard you even say that no matter how big or small you are, when you're on the mat, you're all the same size.
Exactly.
Nice move by Randy Barber. Nice amateur move. But now, look at Brian Blair with a switch. That's a straight swing. Exactly.
Beautiful reversal by B. Brian Blair. I guess Barber just wanted to feel him out, and now he knows that
I believe he felt all he wanted,
he
Bob.
felt all he wanted on that move.
There's one thing about Randy Barber, like you said, I just saw him come back from Puerto Rico not too long ago. He is a veteran. He's been around a long time. He's just buying some time right now. He's got something up his sleeve, I guarantee you.
That's exactly right. He's catching his breath. He's maneuvering his mind. He's doing that ever-present chess game situation. What move is he going to make next?
Exactly.
He may do something like he may offer a leg down to Brian, and then when he goes for it, go for the leg or go for the neck. You know, it's a chess game.
Exactly.
There's a triple move. That's chain wrestling right there.
Yes,
Good
sir.
move by B. Brian Blair.
Look, he's got the shoulder right back now. Up, nice move by Randy Barber, though.
Yep, he's got it. He's a veteran. He knows where he's going, what he's doing this ring.
Oh, that's the Brian Blair I know.
Good final
Beautiful move. You know, Bob, I'll say one thing about Brian Blair. When he was with the Killer Bees in the tag team, they were one of the greatest tag teams in the world. But you take both of those individuals and put them in single competition, they're pretty good in single competition also.
You can tell that by watching. He's reversed everything Barber's tried. He reversed the amateur move and a beautiful reversal and a fireman's carry then. So he's had Barber's back on the mat several times during this match already.
Nice move. Randy Barber side headlock.
Yep. Now there's one that can wear you down if you hold it long enough.
Uh-oh.
There's a take.
One, two. No.
Almost. Near fall.
Referee right on top of things again, right there with the count.
Could have been a fall right there. It's a good move by Brian Blair, who's at a disadvantage. Almost got a pin at a disadvantage.
There you go.
Up, there we go.
There was a shortcut, Bob.
That is a shortcut, and I could see that. That was behind the referee's back, but he definitely pulled ahead. But these referees, they got a hard job. They can't be everywhere. They can't be in every place at once in that ring. And he took a shortcut. That time he got away with it.
Exactly what I was going to say, Bob. I started out in professional wrestling as a referee. Refereed for about a year or two. Let me wrestle any day. I don't care about refereeing. It's too hard of a job.
There he takes another shortcut, but again, the referee was on the blind side. He's blindsiding the referee with every dirty move. Let's see what Blair's got up his sleeve. There's a shoulder block there. Good one. Took Blair down to the canvas. He crosses over. There's a
nice leap cross.
There you go. The reverse monkey.
That's what I like. That's my kind of wrestling, Bob. Love it.
Come on, what you say? There's Brian Blair. Boy, that was executed clever.
Yes, sir.
He drops right to the arm. Barber's got to be hurting now.
You know, you notice one thing, too, Bob. Wildcat Wendell Cooley went to the arm. Brian Blair is going to the arm. And, you know, I asked this question one time when I first got into wrestling. Why does he go to the left arm? Because 75 to 80% of the professional wrestlers are right-handed. That's his weak arm.
That's exactly right. And it's hard to hold on to a man with your foot, too. So
exactly. It makes a lot of difference, doesn't it?
That's right. We can appoint a balance that'll do you the most good. So he's trying for the arm.
Okay. Referee's right in there trying to get the break.
Come on, break it. 1, 2.
Ooh, referee almost got his head too far in there. There's Randy Barber with those little short chops to the right side of the head, right of the ear.
Yeah, he's keeping them up there legal. They're not to the throat of the referee would DQ him like we saw at first. He's doing it to the side of his face. Ooh. Boy, he's turning loose now on
Randy Barber's, he's been around.
Yep, he's letting him have it.
Well, he knows he needs a win on this IPW show early to get himself established. And if you beat Brian Blair, you've beat somebody.
You certainly have. That's a real good point to make.
1, 2, 3.
He's got to the count of 5 now to break that. He better break that hold or he'll be disqualified.
3, 4.
Did he get the count, bro? I couldn't see.
No, the referee didn't start the count till later that time.
Okay, so he got rid of. Okay, he made it just in time. Then,
before the count of 5, they got after the count of 5, it's a disqualification. He's holding him again. He wants to punish him now. Barber enjoys doing this to his opponent.
Yes,
he loves to hurt him.
4.
He's making him hurt. The referee may have to carry him off physically here in a minute, Michael.
Well, look at the rope mark across Brian's chest.
Yeah. There's another referee.
Brian fighting right back up.
He's hooked him in pretty good there. Up. Now, I couldn't see right then. I don't know if he took him down by the hair. Obviously,
I'm betting on it.
I'd bet money on it too, Mike, that he took him down by the hair. But he's got Brian on the mat, and like you said, when you're on the mat, we're all the same size.
Exactly.
Well, this match has gone a little while.
You notice Randy Barber's got his arm right under the chin area. You're talking about the trachea. You're talking about the muscles of the throat. Right there is a way to wear the biggest man in the world down right there.
Exactly right.
You hold him like that. And Randy Barber's no small man himself. He's about 235.
Yeah, he'll go 235 or 40 easy like he is. He's got a good center of leverage around his midsection there, too.
Yes, sir. Brian Blair back up.
He's got that arm up. Oh, good move.
Shot.
Barber
Ooh, there's that knee.
There's that experience. Barber just pushed that knee out, caught him in the midsection, and took him down to the mat.
Going for a pin.
Fall. 1, 2. That was about a 2 3/4.
Right back to the exactly, but right back to the same hole too. That's the veteran of Randy Barber.
Yeah, that's the quality of a veteran. They've been around. They know how to wear him down. He's still, both men are tired now, but he's hurting the breathing of Brian Blair, as you can see. And here's Brian. He's going to go up top now, try to get his leverage up. He's on his feet now.
Brian's got a nasty bruise under his left arm. See it right about his ribs?
Yes, he is. Going for the top wrist lock now, trying to break that reverse chin lock. He's got that wrist. He's got him go. Uh-oh. Looks like he raked his eyes. There's a slam.
Great body slam. Full body slam.
Full body slam. Here goes Barber. Oh! Oh, my aching abdominal.
Nice move by Brian Blair. The Brian Blair.
There's a block.
Atomic drop.
There's an atomic drop. And there goes Brian Blair. He's off.
Ooh, nice clothesline. Beautiful double clothesline. Not 1, but 2, Bob.
Blair is on fire now. He's had all he can take.
Ooh, left. Open him up. 4. Boom, and a big right hand. Dynamite in that hand, brother.
It was right under the eye, looks like. Well, he's got Barber about where he wants him. Now let's see if he tries to finish it.
Ooh,
there's the power slam. That'll take the wind out of you. What's he going for here now? He's hooking the leg. He's going over. Uh-oh, here it comes. If he hooks this,
he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Small back.
No way to go from here, brother, but give up.
Bob, that's called a scorpion, I believe, isn't
I
it?
believe he calls it the scorpion. When you get that in, man, it's all over, brother. Just hit the shower.
First time I saw that move used was in Japan. Beautiful move and a win for B. Brian Blair, the Killer Bee.
It was a good one. That is an Oriental move. I wonder if we might could see the slow-mo to that, how he goes into that thing, Michael. He goes into that as smooth as anyone.
Well, he
I've
softened
ever
him up
seen.
with a power slam. I guarantee you that took the wind out of Randy Barber.
Right, he got him ready with a power slam. And
here we go, Bob.
there he goes. There's Brian Blair. He's got things going his way. There's Barber into the ropes, comes off. There's a beautiful power slam. That had to take the wind out of Barber. Now he's at the mercy of B. Brian Blair. There it is. That was a beautiful move. Beautiful move by
Scorpion.
Brian Blair. And once again, the cream rises to the top. And there he is, B. Brian Blair.
And the IPW list becomes more impressive. This the Master Blaster and the Terminator form the new tag team, the Terminators.
Right, Mike. Give me this mic. IPW. And the people in the TV land, wake up. The Terminators have arrived. We've been jet-setting all over the world. Japan and Germany. Now we're in USA.
I've not been lost for words very often, but let's get out of this if we can, please.
Action at the utmost. You've seen it right here at IPW. We've seen the new Terminators just come on the scene. Paul Orndorff is here. B. Brian Blair, Scott Armstrong, Wildcat Wendell, Cooley, just to name a few, the who's who of professional wrestling. And you had a taste of the Terminators, right, Mike?
Bob, my collar's about torn. My jacket's torn from the Terminators. What action? The name of the game's competition. It's right here in the International Professional Wrestling Organization.